one of the biggest mortgage swindling operations in America, run by a fellow by the name of Gerald Cugno out of Tampa Bay, Florida area. The premier, pioneer, and paramount mortgage funding operations that were suspended from being allowed to participate in federal home loan guarantee programs. Cugno, the guy that defaulted on a federal lawsuit. Now, the clerk of the court sent us notice. The clerk of the court sent us notice that Cugno had defaulted and told us to file a motion for the entry of a default judgment, which was done 4 times. But federal judge Robert Leon Jordan, understanding that Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse, Select Portfolio Services, and JP Morgan and Chase Bank would take the hit, because you see all them too big to fail, too well connected, and all those big campaign donations, those big bankster gangster crooks, Judge Robert Leon Jordan protected them, and he refused to enter the default judgment. Now, the court docket reveals that Cugno defaulted. I'm not making this up. Look at the court record. And Robert Leon Jordan, he protected the crooked bankers because he's got huge investments with those defendants. Isn't that fascinating? He's got millions of dollars of investments with the defendants in his case, and he never recused himself. He never, noticed anybody that the people before his court were holding millions of dollars in his retirement investments. Robert Leon Jordan. So I filed a judicial complaint up at the 6th Circuit in Cincinnati, Ohio, a couple of years ago. 6th Circuit judicial complaint, Chief Judge, Cincinnati, Ohio. They're sitting on it. They haven't ruled on it. They're silent. They refuse to admit that Robert Leon Jordan's investments in the defendants are a severe conflict of interest. Boy, this federal judiciary is so corrupt, it's staggering. The federal judiciary are protecting the gangster banksters. Now, this is pretty sick, folks, but, I don't know. Why are the biggest banks on the planet making so many campaign contributions to people like Maxine Waters and Patrick McHenry and Adam Schiff and all these other House Ways and Means Committee members, the Senate and Congressional Banking Committees, the Financial Services Subcommittee, Maxine Waters? Why is it that all these giant money laundering criminals are doing the same thing that Samuel, the bankster gangster man, Fried of the FTX scandal? He did the same thing, right, Maxine Waters? Isn't that why you were blowing him kisses and why you were all just a Twitter? You were just a Twitter with his arms around you when he was handing you over millions for campaign expenses. So, ladies and gentlemen, federal judge Robert Leon Jordan needs to explain his millions of dollars of investments with the crookedest banks in the history of the world, and his federal employee retirement system accounts with the same crooked bankers. The same crooked bankers that are robbing all of the pension funds, for that matter. These giant criminals, how much money is missing now? Trillions? They stole trillions while federal judges and the judiciary protect them. It's time to get to the bottom of this for damn sure. And the Judicial Oversight Committee, Comer, and all the other, Chip Roy, Jim Jordan, Elise Stefanik, all the new conservatives coming in, they're talking about getting to the bottom of what's going on here. Well, we need to take a real serious look at these federal judges that are massively conflicted with millions of dollars of investments with defendants that, they're protecting them. Robert Leon Jordan refused to enter a default judgment, even though Gerald Cogno defaulted. Cogno defaulted. There's no question about it. Gerald Cogno defaulted. Paramount, Premier, and Pioneer Mortgage Funding, connected to the biggest gangster banksters in history, they defaulted. And Robert Leon Jordan, you need to explain exactly why you refused to enter the fact that Cogno defaulted. Cogno defaulted.